I still remember the feeling after graduating high school, like waking up in the morning. I remember the sun was shining in my room through the window. And I mean, I don't know exactly why I remember this so vividly. However, I do. So I'm going to tell you. And I was laying in my bed, and I mean, I'm kind of drowsy because the night before we went to like the school's like project graduation is what they call it. And it's where we all have fun and stuff. I remember I woke up, my whole body was like empty feeling, very light. However, my body was like it was like ready to go. I guess I felt empty because it's like that feeling of uncertainty, like not knowing if you'll ever talk to all these people you made friends with over the last like maybe like 8 years, not even 8, but like 5 to 8 years. Like if you ever see them again. But also jittery because I was like, oh, I'm ready, bro. Like the next stage of my life is coming, like college, and I don't know. It just I guess, yeah, the uncertainty also because you don't know what's going to happen. And anything can happen, I guess. But I guess anything can happen at any time, you know. But yeah, so the night before was interesting. Actually, I guess we could just walk through the entire graduation day. I'll just keep it chronological because I guess that's important. So yeah, we had graduation. And I was sitting next to my best friend. Matt. And just sitting there. And we're just like, this is kind of dumb. But it kind of felt surreal but also real because it's like, guys, get out of here. It's kind of dumb, actually. The whole point of just graduating is kind of dumb. Like, right, you're just sitting there, just like, and then you get up, you get a piece of paper, and it's not even the real paper, it's just a piece of paper. Like, it's just a significance thing. Then you go get the actual diploma. It's just dumb. It's a waste of time. It literally wastes everybody's time. Like, why? Anyway, it's not going to rant. So anyway, we finally like. We go get our diploma thing, whatever, and then we have a project graduation. It's like the school's thing to do to prevent kids from drinking, underage drinking and doing bad things after graduation. So they take us on a bus, we go to the city, we have some fun, take us like some nightclub or something. It was actually kind of cool, and it was kind of fun. However, it's just interesting because like we know that we're having like fun with all of our friends and all our friends and stuff, and it's a good time. We're like yeah. But like, you know that all these people are gonna be gone from your life in like hours. I think I was actually talking like in the moment with my friend Matt. Literally like, bro, like this doesn't even matter. Like why are we here? Because everything's gonna change so quickly. However, you're trying to enjoy the moment, you know. Like the last couple friends talking. Wow, it's so weird. Like I haven't really thought about this though. So this is like the reason why I'm thinking about it now is because I'm about to graduate high school, about to graduate college, and it's like obviously a different type of graduation with like friends and social life. However, you know, history doesn't always repeat. However, it always rhymes. Something like that. Some cool quote. I just want to throw in a cool quote right there. Like there's so many people that I talk to like every day, and then one day happens where we graduate and I have not said a word to them in 5 years. That's weird. Here's the thing, like I would consider them friends like if we like saw each other now. However, they're not my friends. So much has happened to their lives and so much has happened to mine. We're the same people, like I guess innately, but we've changed so much that it's not right to call each other friends because you just don't know all this stuff the other person's went through, you know? That's not how friendship really works. And like I'm pretty sure if I met like any of my ex-friends like now, like we'd obviously be on a friendly basis and it'd be a good time, but like again, it's different. I'm not saying that everyone like I should have been involved with everyone's life for the last, you know, like 5 years and remained in touch because there's not enough time for all that, you know. You only get 24 hours in a day and sometimes it's not really worth it. I mean, that does sound pretty douchey, but like it's true. Like you can't be friends with everybody forever, and a lot of times like interests don't align, like career paths, and that's just the way it is. If we had infinite time, we could do everything, but we don't. I mean, I feel like I was a friendly person. I didn't really have enemies when I was in high school. I would consider like almost the entire school on a friendly basis with me. Obviously, again, not everybody, but like the majority, yeah. And if I saw them, I'd be like, hey, like, I remember you. But then, yeah, so you're friendly with a lot of people, and then Yeah, you wake up the next day and then boom, like you don't have to you don't have to do anything anymore. You don't even have to go to school anymore. Your whole life changes. Like you're free, except you're kind of not, because depending on, I mean, like your financial situation or if you're living with your parents or whatever. But for the most part, you're free. You can decide if you want to go to school. You can decide if you want to talk. So like all these people who've known you for so long, like they know all about you because you've just lived with them for so long. Not live with them, but they've been a part of your life for so long in one way or another, through like just talking in school or friends talking to them about you. Like people know about your life. Like again, one day just change, or like one thing just graduating changes that entirely. My vision of the people in the past are these same people. So like if someone did something, like I don't know, I don't even want to bring up examples, but like let's just say you just did something, like the vision of that person is the same that I have now, even though 5 years has elapsed, and they're probably completely different. They could be changed mentally, physically, like maybe they got more jacked or something, or they lost a lot of weight, or maybe they're more spiritually enlightened or something. Like I literally 5 years is enough time for so much to happen to change a whole person. Like you can't really, if they were your friends, you can't really call them your friends because you've missed out on so much of their life. And it's not even fair to like think of them how they were in the past, because you have no idea what they're up to. It's interesting now because since I'm graduating college, I obviously didn't have as many friends as I did in high school. That's just the way it is. But the friends I did have are are much stronger. That is weird. There's like thousands of people at my school, and I've only made like deep friendships with really 2 or 3. Even though there's more people and there's more possible friendships. Wow, more diamonds? Even though there's more possible friendships, I still made less friends but built stronger connections with them, and that's more important because those will be the people that'll be there for me, and I'll be there for them the longer time frames. And when I graduate, I was thinking about this. Like when I graduate college, like it'll be very similar to high school in the way that it's just now this whole, because like the graduation basically marks, like it's like if you had to write something in a book, if you had to write down like this was the defining moment when something changed. I guess it's like the climax or like the plot twist kind of thing. Because there has to be some action or event that happens that changes something. Like it can change over time, but then there's always one thing that immediately, changes that causes the event. And the graduation is the thing for the school scenario. I guess that's maybe why they even do it, and they don't just say, hey, you're done. That would make sense. I forgot where I was going with this. Yeah, so when I finally graduate college, that marks the end of this journey with a certain people, like my colleagues. I guess you can, that sounds a lot fancier than it probably is. My like peers that I've seen every day, or not every day, but like at least a couple times a week. We're struggling through the same challenges and stuff, and then that graduation kind of just marks the end of our journey together in some way. And a lot of people, you might not even know their names, but you've seen their faces, and they're familiar faces. And then graduate, and then boom, they're not erased from your life, but they're done like being a part of your journey in your life, and you're done being a part of theirs. And it's like a weird connection. Yeah, it's like it is a weird like type of connection, because it's like you're not friends, but if you see someone, what are you? If you are friendly with people, you see them like routinely. I guess it is a colleague or something. Trying to figure out the definitions of your. Look how close these diamonds are. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, I guess in the end, it's like a bittersweet happiness, right? Like you're moving on with your life. You can't be stuck in the same, I guess, part of your life the entire time. It's just that's not how it works. But it's also sad because it's just gone, and it's like it kind of gets yanked. I mean, again, it's still happy and sad. It's weird. I don't like those types of like events where it's like a happy sad event, because I don't know how to feel, and I guess that's why it's exciting for those things are exciting. yeah, regardless, it happens. Like, you can't do anything about it. Like, you can get stuck in high school forever, but that's not fun. Like, everyone else moves along and you're just there. Bruh. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. I guess I'm wondering now, what would be the next moment, like, because I'm not graduating any school again. Even if it's like grad school, it's different because it's like a year, 2 year long event. It's not like that long. I don't think I'm going to grad school though, but you know, like, is it like going to a job and knowing that you're leaving the job? Probably, yeah. I guess that would be the next time. Is like if you've been in a job for a very long time. That's probably like, that might be the hardest one. Because let's say you're working at like a company like for like years. Like I know my grandpa worked at some place for like 40 something years. Like, bro, that's like 2 times my life. And you've seen all these people. You've made a lot of friends. Some of them, most of them, you've probably only seen for a little while. However, they're still a big part of your life. And then boom, now you're like, hey, I'm out of here, bro. And then you've seen these people. Yeah, wow. And those you can probably argue are the harder challenges. When you're in a work setting and people are like buying a house or something, they're getting like, people are like getting like kids and stuff, and like those conversations are probably the hardest. I guess that's just an opinion. I guess that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm not really sure how long it's been. Hopefully not too long. I know some people watching this probably now are either about to graduate or close to graduation, so it's like, it's exciting, but just know that like most of the people like you talk to every day and you have fun with, like, they gone. Like, maybe not within the next couple months, but after the summer, once life starts picking up and stuff, or like the next part of your life starts picking up, like, they're probably gone. And there's you can try to like fight it, but it's almost like, why would you fight it? Like, it's gonna have like the energy. Yeah, just, you can't be friends with everyone for forever. I mean, that's the thing too. I guess we can get into more conversations, but I'm trying to end this because I like to try to keep the video to a certain topic. You can, like, with all this technology and stuff, you can literally be friends with people like on social media and stuff, and like you can talk on Discord and literally other forms of communication, but just seeing them, you know, hanging out, that's different. That's a little different. Maybe it won't be in the future. Maybe there'll be some like VR thing where everyone could be permanently friends with each other somehow. I guess that is kind of a thing now, but again, it's like the level of how close you are to that person in their life. I guess that's the more important thing than just remaining in contact, because it's like the certain level of communication you have with them, which is probably more important. But yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully this story didn't seem too depressing, but graduating is exciting. Have fun while it's gonna last. I mean, I'm not saying the next step of your life is not gonna be fun, but I'm just saying that high school was hell fun and you have so many friends, and then yeah, just you got the date is ticking, the clock is ticking. After graduation, you can still be friends, but after that, bro, that's just gonna go. That's gonna go quick down, I guess, or your rate of friendships with others is gonna decrease exponentially. Maybe I could be wrong. However, I think I always speak with the majority being 55% and above. I think it's more like 90% in this scenario. 90%.